Y'all, when y'all see the news, anything on the news, you know what I'm saying? Whatever news channel you watch, or whatever you're watching, if you ever wonder why they're pushing that particular thing on the news, because you gotta think, shit happens to people everywhere around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of people that's going through injustice everywhere. So when you got certain people being pushed on you on the news, it's like, why are they pushing this particular person? Like, what is the agenda behind this story? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it's never an average Joe that they're putting on the news. You know, it's always some weird shit. It's always some suspect shit that they put together, or some phony shit that you find out. And you're like, you're wasting my fucking time. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to figure out, like, when you're watching anything on the news, just figure out, like, instead of getting captivated by the story, figure out why they're pushing that shit in the first place. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, it could be whatever. Because there's always an agenda that comes behind something. I've noticed. Like, they'll put some kind of, this murder happened on the news, and and this person murdered his family, and it's such a tragedy, and then they'll push like gun violence or something like that, and ban for guns or something. It's like, is this why you guys put him on the TV? Like, do you actually care about the victim, or did you just want to push an agenda? If that's the case, like, that shit's suspect as hell. I'd rather you just come out and say you know what I'm saying, what you're about, and let's have a debate about it or whatever, than for you to put some sad sob story for me to yank on my emotional heartstrings. Because you gotta think, it's 2019, people. Graphics are OP. They're fucking ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a prime example. Has anybody seen that movie, The Life of Pi? You know, where the guy's floating in the middle of the river with the fucking tiger or whatever the fuck? That shit was all CGI. That motherfucker was in a green room holding a teddy bear. You know what I'm saying? Everything was CGI, and you would have never known. You know what I mean? Like, shit is so fucking easy to fool us with. Like, these graphics are ridiculous. So that's why I'm like, you don't think they can make up some shit on the news? Them motherfuckers be in a green screen telling you they at the scene or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They be in a green room somewhere. That's why I'm like, always wonder what's up with these news stories when they push them. I'm not saying none in particular. I'm sure y'all have seen a few that raised a few questions, and they were like, y'all could have did a little bit more research before putting this shit out. Or this shit doesn't really add up, because I'm not a dumbass. Because a lot of these news outlets, they think that we're idiots. Like, hold on, just because you mentioned that and skip past it, I'm still thinking about that question that you didn't answer. You know what I mean? Or, wait, if you knew this and this and this, why the fuck didn't you know this? And then the interviewer never asked that question or something. And it's just like, these are the basic shit that you should be asking. I don't know. It's just like, if you're not a dumbass, you wonder why the media thinks you are. That's all I'm saying. This video was just when you're watching news, just figure out what the agenda is. Because I noticed there's always something after the fact. After the tragedy, then here comes the political shit.